Hi, my name is Mark. So, if you're like me, you've probably seen a ton of those Guthrie Govan videos where he talks about improvising. And it's like,
Yeah, improvising, that's easy. All you have to do is just follow the music in your head.
and I've had a couple of students who reach me and are like, what does he mean with music in my head? I don't have music in my head, I'm just playing. That's not really true. I mean, I can play you. And you already know what notes are coming next. Notes are coming next are. You should try and audiate. Audiating is like when you're trying to remember a song, you're trying to noodle it like. And you're doing that in your head. That's audiation. What you did when I played the Happy Birthday song, that was audiation. Our ears and our brain already know what sounds good or not, what's melodic or not, what sounds good harmonically or not. If I play you the Nizzy chord, you can sing me a melody on top of this chord. Unless you're some kind of guitar player who sings, you probably are too comfortable singing when you hear something. But you don't really need to sing. Guthrie Govan talks about that too. He says he is a little bit shy to go and sing, but he's trying to sing in his head. He's trying to go for the sound he listens in his head. He listens to that chord, and he can find some kind of sound, some kind of melodic content. If I play you some kind of lick like, there's gotta be a note coming next. Your ear will dictate that. Your brain will tell you, okay, that note sounds good, you should play that note. For instance, for me, the note that sounded better was C sharp, the root. But for you, it may have been some other note. It may have been a B. I still go back to the C sharp. And that's where you audiate. That's when you try to listen to the songs in your head, to the music in your head. But I know some of you will ask, yeah, but I watch Guthrie's videos, I watch Hutchings' videos, I watch Martin Miller's videos, I watch Tom Quayle, Rick Graham, all those guys. And they don't just try and find a melody, they play some crazy stuff. And I know what you're asking.
They probably aren't seeing that, and they probably aren't hearing that.
And you're right, they probably don't hear all of it, and they don't hear the crazy shred part. All that kind of nonsense. They probably don't hear that, but they hear some kind of a noise, something that kind of sparks that kind of playing. They probably hear, this will sound super dumb, but they will probably like some kind of thing like that, some kind of noise, and they'll try to reproduce that, like, and go, okay. When you're trying to improvise, you're doing it on the spot. And many times, it's real hard to do exactly what you hear. Even Guthrie has some licks that he plays all the time. All of us have these standard licks that we do, like... You will have a different lick. Alex Hutchings will have a different lick. But the trick here is to try minimalize the use of those standard licks. You gotta find the melody in our head. We gotta go for the music that we're listening in our head. The best improvisers and the best musicians are the ones like Guthrie and all of those guys who are the best at expressing themselves. They listen to some kind of thing in their head and they can play almost identically what they hear, if not really what they hear. Because that's what sounds better to them. One thing that's really helpful, not just for improvising but for guitar playing in general, and music in general, is to listen to different genres. For instance, if you just listen to blues and you can hear this chord, you're probably inclined to do for the, because you're an Albert King fan or a Stevie Ray Vaughan fan. For instance, if you listen to a lot of country, if you hear the, you're probably going like for the. Some people say that improvising over jazz changes is the hardest part. Complex chords and different chords try and play over, and many of them don't listen to jazz. Their ears don't know what they're supposed to sound like. But if you listen to a ton of jazz, you'll know what you need to sound like. Your ear will have a notion of what notes fit good with that chord. And you may be thinking, well, but what does this guy know about improvising? And you're mostly right. I'm not the best improviser in the world. But if you're watching my video, you're probably lacking something in your improvising skills that you think should be better at. I have a video explaining music theory just for guitar players. The kind of things that you need or that you don't really understand or some kind of just generic answer and it's not what you're really looking for in a guitar. I have the perfect solution for you. Go watch my video. I'm also giving away free Skype lessons. All you have to do is follow me on all of my social medias. subscribe to my channel and DM me on one of these. They are limited, so be fast. Again, please subscribe, leave a like, and I'll see you on next time.